Hey guys, the MCT guy. I guess this is turning into a new video. So, as you probably remember the shotgun, the FX4 by Fed Arms. I have it apart. I had it in pieces. So, the issue was this. Now I know what it's called, the action bar broke. The weld here broke. Now you're thinking, oh, you must have got a new replacement part from Fed Arms. Actually, I didn't. Well, I did, but and let me get into it in a second here. So, after it broke, I took it apart, and I contacted Fed Arms, and I asked them, and I gave them pictures, and so they ended up contacting me back. They got quite the closed system over there. You can only email. You can't call there because it's so busy with the firearm industry. So their customer service on the phone is absolutely non-existent. But anyway, I contacted them. They said my shotgun was out of warranty, but I could purchase the action bar. I can call them and I can purchase it. So I was like, okay, fine. So they ended up calling me one night at about 9:30 at night to get my credit card information, because I can't call them. They can only call me because, again, their phone systems are down. And so I gave them my credit card information, and I said, be happy to pay for it if that's the case. So I paid for it. $67 later, out the door was a action bar for one of their shotguns, and that's just the key there. This is the part that they sent me. You notice it's a lot different than what's actually supposed to be on the FX4 shotgun. Well, I did a little bit of investigation, and I found that in their manual for the FX4 semi-auto shotgun, it actually has the breakdown and the parts list for their pump action shotgun. So they probably hired a bunch of help because they're short-handed, or it's too busy over there, just like any gun manufacturer or ammo manufacturer, which that's what they are. They're an ammo manufacturer. That the new person probably looked at the manual for the FX4 and noticed, hey, it's this part. Without looking at my pictures or confirming it's exactly right, they go ahead and send me out this part. This is for sure 100% for the pump action FX. I don't know, I think it's an FX2, not exactly sure, but it's one of their pump action. I mean, it's a well-made, strong, nice piece of metal, but I can't do anything with it, and I can't convert this thing to a pump action. So what I did was I started doing a little bit of research, and I totally forgot that I wanted to see, well, I wanted to find out if there was anything like a liquid weld I can use, because this part needs to be welded. So I check some of the, I look online and I find some of the strongest weld, liquid weld that's available, which is JB Weld. And that stuff is good for 5600 psi. Now that should be enough for this. So what I ended up doing is I actually used JB Weld on the part right there. I hate that autofocus thing. Anyway, I actually used JB Weld, and I did that this morning, so it's set, but it takes about 15 to 24 hours to cure. So I'm going to install it. I mean, I don't plan on shooting it right away, so I'm going to put this thing together, and then I'm going to take it out to the range, and we're going to go ahead and test it out and see if it holds up, because Fed Arms is absolutely incompetent, which is the way it is now. It's really hard to get good customer service anywhere these days. Most likely I'm going to probably end up with a refund. I did email them because Saturday I got this yesterday actually. and as soon as I opened it, I knew it was wrong. So I contacted them with some pictures, even more detailed pictures. I even pointed out that the manual shows that this is for the pump action, this is for the semi-auto, and I also forwarded them a video from Barica, which is their assembly instructions, and I told them if they look very closely at the action bar, you'll see that there's actually a collar sleeve that goes on the action bar. So anyway, let's put this thing together and see how it works, and then we'll see what our final opinion on the JB Weld will be, and then maybe I don't need fed arms after all. Okay, got it together. You know, it's thinking I'm not gonna hold out too much hope for this. It might work, but you know, you get what you pay for. This is a $230 semi-auto shotgun. Though it looks nice, I can't expect that much from this thing. It is a Turkish shotgun. Turkey makes some pretty decent firearms, I gotta say. You know, for an imported firearm, they make a decent one. And this has nice presentation, but if that weld is any indication of the quality of this firearm, then I'm screwed. You know, but it's good parts, you know, like this is a nice grip. This is a nice stock. This is a nice setup. You know, it comes with nice sights. You know, it's like fiber optic front sight, has 2-dot. You can adjust this sight. I mean, it has a Picatinny rail. I mean, what else could you ask for? But, you know, I realized, and I didn't think of this when I got this shotgun, but there's no spare parts for this thing. So if anything breaks on this gun, you're on your own. Or you have to depend on places like Fed Arm to hook you up with a part. But I'm finding that's not going to be the case. So anyway, all I'm saying is don't expect the world from a shotgun like this, a $230 shotgun. If you get something like a Remington 870, which is a pump, but if you get a Remington semi-auto, I'm sure they got a tactical version like this, semi-auto. Same thing with Mossberg. You're going to find thousands of aftermarket parts for these things, and that's the way to go. Spend a little extra money. At the time, I didn't have the money, so let's. Anyway, I can ramble on. Let's do a quick function test real quick. I shouldn't probably be doing this because that JB Weld hasn't been 100% cured yet. You know what? Matter of fact, fuck. Screw it. There you go. Hopefully that didn't break. So it's functioning. So we're gonna take it out to the range next and give it a couple shots, and you guys will come along with it. And then I got something else we're going to do with shotguns before we move on to something else. Actually, I'll give you a little teaser. So, the last video showed that paper shell blowing up in my face, basically. What we're going to do is we're going to rig up one of my shotguns, and we're going to, because I have like 6 to 8 paper shells left. We're going to just shoot them, but we're going to shoot them like with a string. We're going to mount the shotgun up, tie a string to the trigger, and we're going to pull it from a little bit of a distance away and test them out. So that should be fun. I got that in the works. We're going to do that. But anyway, we're going to test this thing out and see how it works. Damn CT guy. What's going on, everybody? So, as you remember the last video, I had a mishap on the paper shells. It kind of blew up in my face. Well, you're looking at a vise right now. I'm going to set my shotgun up, one of my low budget shotguns that I have, and I'm going to shoot 5 of these guys. I'm going to string it up, kind of rig this up, and I'm going to use, let me show you guys what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this shotgun I have. I'll go into what it is in 1 second. This is called a Savage Stevens. I think this is the 350. but I modified it. I put a Ithaca 36, I think, or 37 pistol grip on it. So it was, this shotgun I think was $200. It's a pump action, you know, whatever. I don't want to run the Remington with these paper shells, because if they explode, I'd rather have it explode in this than anything else. So let me rig it up, and then I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. All right, so this is what I rigged up. I have the shotgun like this. It's going to be upside down because it's a bottom fed, because this is actually the Savage Stevens 350s modeled after the Ithaca 37. It's a Chinese knockoff. So anyway, I'm going to take the string and I'm going to go down there far enough away. I have safety glasses on. See, safety glasses, ear pro, and I'm going to load one in. So let's see if I can actually do this. Anyway, so I'm gonna, okay. I'm gonna have to load one in with the camera off. I'm gonna put one in there, drop it in, cycle it, and I'm gonna get back, pull the string, and we're gonna see if it works without blowing up the gun. Now, let's hope this doesn't blow up my camera. My string is kind of short too, so this is going to be interesting, but I'm going to be hopefully well enough away. Got safety glasses on and ear pro. So, alright, the round's inside. I'm going to turn the safety off, and then we're going to get back and we're going to pull the string and see what happens. Hopefully my camera doesn't blow up, and if it's just my shotgun, oh well. Alright. There goes nothing, everybody. Oh. Try that again. Take two. All right. Nothing's going on. Safety back on. I am a professional. Do not try this at home. I put the safety on. I'm going to loosen the string up very gently. I think it's because I don't have any slack in it. Alright, I see the problem. I don't have any slack. So I'm going to retie this off. Like so. Okay, that should work. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back behind here. All right. Safety's off again. Not working. All right. Cut. And now look at that. You look really close. There's a dimple on it. I thought I did hear it click. So it did go off, but the primer must have been wet or whatever. So we're gonna try another one. It's kind of nerve-wracking. I don't like this, but we're gonna get through all 5 and see if they work, okay? We're gonna give it a shot. If not, I'll just throw these things away because I really don't like them. You know what I mean? Just so you see I'm not faking it or anything. Alright. Toss it in. Close it up. Shut the safety off. We're going to give it another try. Hang fire. So that's 2 out of 3. Alright, so that sucks. Let's give it another shot. Alright, round number 3. Nothing. Another hang fire. I'm starting to think they're all going to be weathered. Alright. So far, this is an ultimate fail. If I ever had a fail. Alright, enough time waited. Yeah. See? So it's hitting, but it's just not going off. Alright, you know what? We're going to do one more, and if that doesn't work, we're going to call it a day on this. Come on. Alright. Last one. Nothing. Ah. You know, I might as well put the 5th one in there. I actually, wait a minute. Wait, that's 3. Oh, this is the 3rd one. All right, let's do one more. Yeah, one more. Another dimple. All right, so that's actually I did do 4, so I had 6. Sorry about that. All right. All right. Last one. I'm not doing the 5th one. I'm not doing the 6th one. All right, here goes nothing. Nothing. That sucks. Oh boy. All right. Again. See? All right, guys. That was an ultimate fail. And I got this shotgun out for nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up around here, grab this shotgun. I'm going to go out to the range, and we're going to try out the FX4. And that'll be on a separate video, because this is going to be a 2-part thing. I don't want to make a super long video, but maybe I'll do it all in one. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens in editing. But let's go to the range, try out the FX4, and make sure so you guys know this thing actually does work, and then we'll take it from there. All right. All right. So far, an epic fail of a day with this. So anyway, just going to quickly and show you that this works. These are Winchester number 6. That's what they all are. Yeah, number 6 shot. All right. Uh-oh. I'm not really shooting at anything special because my targets are down there. It's for testing today. Okay, it works. So I had an ultimate fail with the paper shells, but I felt pretty good that I was doing a cool video like that where we could have like experimental setup. But anyway, didn't work. What's new? Life with firearms is always interesting. So, FX4, to review. I did the modification on the action bar myself. I JB welded the pieces together. I tested it with my hands, I pushed on it, I banged on it, strong. But, a little bit of news. Fed Arms sent me a replacement. They sent it right out, no questions asked. So that's good. They held up to their customer service end of the bargain. I paid for it. She gave me what I paid for. And they didn't even want the other action bar, the pump action bar back. So we're good. I have it all set up. The new one's back there. And let you know, I actually JB welded, without testing, I JB welded the other action bar. I know it's not broken, but for extra reinforcement and peace of mind, I did it. So anyway, we're going to load her up. We're going to test it out, fill it to capacity, and see if it holds up. Semi-auto. Today we're shooting a variety. This is number 4 shot. This is a heavy number 4 by Federal. We're going to do 3 of those. But we're going to start off with some just 7.5 game loads. 5, 6, I don't think, yeah, 7. Okay. Barely, but 7's in there. And it fell out. Didn't even chamber around. Okay. So, there we go. I guess it's 6 in the tube, and then, okay, whatever. So let's give it a shot. As you see, it was working without me having to finagle it. But anyway, I'm wearing eyes and ears just to be safe. You never know. So let's give it a shot. No, it broke first time. So that didn't work either. Oh, goodness gracious, man. I tell ya. Yeah. Yeah, it broke. First shot. JB Weld didn't hold up at all. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time for this, but I'm going to try to assemble it real quick with the new one, and we're going to give it a shot. This is a pain in the butt. Taking this apart is a pain in the butt. So we're going to give it a shot, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, I'm about to give up on this Fed Arm shotgun. So, as I was saying, this is, let me change this view. This is the action bar that was sent to me by Fed Arm. You notice anything different about this? It looks like 2 different sizes, right? Well, guess what they did? This one is for a 20 gauge. Seriously. So they sent me, the first one was a pump action bar. And then I rush in to go switch it up so we can make the video. And this doesn't even fit. You gotta be joking right now. You gotta be joking. You know, I wasn't gonna say anything about the fact that this is used, But what do you want me to do? I'm so pissed. Now I gotta wait again. I gotta contact them through their customer service. You can't even call. You have to send an email and wait. And sometimes it takes almost 3-4 days for them to respond. Oh, what a pain. Anyway, guys, yeah. So they sent me a used one. I wasn't gonna say anything about it. 20 gauge, 12 gauge. FX4 is a 12 gauge. Come on, guys. I'm going to actually send them this video, but I'm also going to put it in my video. And I'm hoping they can make this good, and I can have a gleaming review of the FX4, because I am not having any luck with this gun. This stinks, man. I've never had so much trouble. Stay tuned, I guess.
The MCT guy.